first to the scale, the first half of our co-main event, the reigning and defending UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus du Plessis.
185.
Oh, yes.
185 on the nose for our main event. Next to the scale, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. 185 for our main event is official. 185 for Sean Strickland. Next to the scale in our co-main event, our UFC strawweight champion, reigning and defending Zhang Weili to the scale, ladies and gentlemen.
115.
115 for the champ, Zhang Weili. Next to the scale, the other half of our co-main event, Tatiana Suarez. 114 and a half for Tatiana Suarez. The co-main event is official. Next to the scale in the lightweight division, Tom Big Train Nolan. 155 and a half for Tom Nolan. Next to the scale in the featherweight division, Gabriel Santos. 145 and a half for Gabriel Santos. Next to the scale, making his UFC debut in the bantamweight division, Colby Slickness Thickness. 135 and a half for Colby Thickness. Next to the scale in the welterweight division, Jonathan McAuliffe. 170 on the nose for Jonathan McAuliffe. Next, making his UFC debut in the lightweight division, Cody Steele. 156 for Cody Steele. Next to the scale, Rodolfo Bellato in the light heavyweight division. 205 for Rodolfo Bellato. Next to the scale in the women's flyweight division, Wong Tong. 125 for Wong Tong. Kicking off our pay-per-view main card in the welterweight division, please welcome to the scale Jake Matthews. 170 and a half for Jake Matthews. Next to the scale in the lightweight division, please welcome Quillen Salkild. 156 for Quillen Salkild in his UFC debut. Next in our light heavyweight division, please welcome to the scale Jimmy Crute. 206 for Jimmy Crute. Next to the scale in the heavyweight division, making his UFC debut, please welcome Taliesin Teixeira. 263 for Taliesin Teixeira. Next to the scale, he's a bad man, it's Justin Tafa. 266 for Justin Tafa. Next to the scale, please welcome in the bantamweight division, making his UFC debut, Alexandre Topuria. 135 and a half for Alexandre Topuria. Next to the scale in the welterweight division, please welcome Kevin Air Jusey. 171, the official weight for Kevin Jusey. Next to the scale in the featherweight division, please welcome Jack Jenkins. 46 146, the official weight for Jack Jenkins. Next to the scale in the lightweight division, please welcome Anshul Jubli. 155 and a half for Anshul Jubli. Next to the scale in the welterweight division, Francisco Prado. 170 and a half for Francisco Prado. Next to the scale, Bruna, Brazil. 125 and a half for Bruna, Brazil. Next to the scale in the lightweight division, please welcome Vyacheslav Borshev. 156 for Slava Claus. Final fighter to the scale in the lightweight division, Rongju. 156 for Rongju.